So, the first 7 questions, there's no math. You just need to know the basics. So the first question, what is the slope of a vertical line? Well, a vertical line, a vertical line is a line that looks like this, right? What kind of slope do lines that are going straight up and down, a vertical line, what kind of slope do they have? Undefined. Right? All right. The next question, what is standard form? Standard form, all I need you to do is write the equation for standard form. What is standard form? AX plus BY equals C. Okay, what kind of lines what kind of slope do parallel lines have? Parallel lines are 2 lines that will never cross. What kind of slope are 2 lines that will never cross going to have? The same. As long as they have the same slope, they will be parallel. All right, the next question. What kind of slope do horizontal lines have? A horizontal line looks like this. 0, right? What is point slope form? That's just a formula. Y equals m times x minus x1, right? Slope intercept form, once again, just a formula. Y equals mx plus b. And lastly, all right, perpendicular lines. What kind of slope do perpendicular lines have? Or opposite reciprocals, right? All right. Everything up to now has been no math. It's just been, do you know the basics? Do you know your formulas? Do you know what kind of slope parallel and perpendicular lines have? Do you know what kind of slopes vertical and horizontal lines have? Now, the rest of these questions actually have some math. If you're finding, you have to be careful and read the directions. It's not asking you to write an equation. What is number 8 asking you to do? Find the slope. If you're finding the slope, all you have to do is calculate the slope. If you're given 2 ordered pairs, you use the slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? So the y2 would be 5 minus the y1, which is 1. x2 is 2 minus x1 is 9. So I have 5 minus 1, which is 4. 2 minus 9, which is negative 7. A positive divided by a negative is a negative, and we'll leave it as 4/7. Negative 4/7 is our slope there. On number 9, what's the directions asking? Are they asking for just the slope? No, they're asking you to write an equation in slope-intercept form. So just to make sure we remember, I'm going to write slope-intercept form down so I make sure I write it in the correct form. If I want to write something in slope-intercept form, I need the slope and I need the y-intercept. Did they give you the y-intercept with these 2 ordered pairs? Which one is the y-intercept? 7, because the x is 0. If they give you an ordered pair where x is 0, then the y is the y-intercept. So we don't have to do any work to find the y-intercept here. If they didn't give us the y-intercept, we'd probably want to put it in point slope form first and then convert to slope intercept form. But I have to find the slope now, so I'm going to use that slope formula again. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So 7 minus 3 over 0 minus negative 5. What happens with those 2 negatives? Plus, right? So 7 minus 3 is 4. 0 plus 5 is 5. So if the slope is 4/5 and the y-intercept is 7, what's my equation going to say?
4 over 5x plus 7.
Y equals 4/5 x plus 7. The y-intercept is 7. The slope is 4/5. So 4/5 goes in for the m. 7 goes in for the b. All right, what are they asking you to write the equation in for this one? What form? Point slope form. I would always go in and write the formula first so you don't get confused and you don't forget. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, right? All right, it's telling you specifically to use 5, 1 as your point. So when I plug in the x1 and the y1, this is what I'm going to use. This is going to be my x1. This will be my y1. But the first thing I have to calculate is what? The slope. So my y2 minus y1, we keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's super important. So my y2 is 1, minus my or y2 is negative 7. I'm sorry, I did that wrong. y2 is 1. y1 is negative 7. All right. And then my x2 is 5 minus my x1 is 3. This turns into a plus. So I get 8 over 5 minus 3 is going to be 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So my slope is 4, right? And my x1 is going to be what? 5. And what's my y1 going to be? Wait a minute. No, that's, yeah, and the y1 is 1. So when I write this, y minus y1, which is 1, equals m, which is 4, we just found out, times x minus x1, which is 5. What's the slope of this line? Well, how do you find the slope of any line? So if it's rising 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up, and it's running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left, which is negative, my slope is up 6, positive, left 5, negative, negative 6/5 is your answer. Technically, you could write it like this. The entire thing is negative, but these are the same thing.
What do you do 1 and 1 over 5?
That's not, I don't want to say it's wrong, but you should always have your slope as just not a mixed number, because remember, the slope is rise over run. If you write that as negative 1 and 1/5, it's equivalent, but is that going to help you figure out what the rise and the run is? No, so I would leave it improper. That way you could see that the rise is clearly 6 and the run is clearly negative 5. But it's not, it's technically correct, but I would much prefer it improper. All right, this one's easy. No math here. What is the slope of this line? 0, because it is a horizontal line. All right, what's the slope of this line? Undefined, because it is a vertical line. All right, are they asking you to find the slope in number 14? What are they asking? Slope-intercept form. So to write something in slope-intercept form, what two pieces of information are required? The slope, which is m, and the y-intercept, which is b. If I just look at this, can I figure out what the y-intercept is just by looking at this? If this is the y-axis, where is it crossing the y-axis? -4 is crossing the y-axis. And then the slope, I would have to do the rise over the run. So use these 2 points, and you can see it's rising 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, positive. And to the left, 1, which is negative. 5 divided by -1 is -5, right? Which means, I shouldn't have written this, which means my equation, what's my final equation in slope-intercept form going to say? There we go. All right. It's saying point slope form, and I told you which point I would like you to use in your final answer, right? Don't we need the slope? If we're going to write in point slope form, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, we need to first know the slope, right? Well, the slope, it's going up 2, it looks like, and it's going over 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, so positive 2 over positive 4, which is 1/2. That's m, right? What point did it tell us to use? What is this ordered pair right here that it's telling us to use? It's right here. What is that point? -3, 2 is this ordered pair right there. So if -3 is the x, that's my x1. Positive 2 is the y, that's the y1. So my equation is going to be y minus 2 equals m, which is 1/2, times x minus -3, which makes this a plus. Yes. It's possible I counted wrong. It's going up 1, 2 over 1, 2, 3. My bad. You're right. It's 2/3. My bad. 2 over 3, which does not simplify to 1/2. Thank you. So this is 2/3, which means that this is a 2/3. Thank you for fixing that for me. All right. Easy, number 16. What is the slope and what is the y-intercept? What is the slope? It's in what form right now? Number 16. Slope-intercept form. So what's the slope? 1/4, right? It's right there in front of the x, 1/4. And what is the y-intercept? -2. The b value is -2, right? All right. It says, what point do you know in this given equation? How do you figure out a point on this line just from this equation? What form is this in? Point slope form. What is this 5 right there? The slope. Is that one of the does that tell you a point in any way? No. This 8 and this -2 tells me a point. So this is your x1 and this is your y1, but the formula itself says minus. So the x value, since it says -2, the opposite of -2 is +2, and the opposite of +8 is, so my ordered pair that I know from this equation is 2, -8. That's the only point that I know. All right, 18 is asking which lines are parallel. What do we know about parallel lines? Parallel lines have the same slope. All right, what form is line 1 in? Point slope form, right? What is the slope in that equation? -5. What form is number 2 in? Slope-intercept form. What is the slope? +5. On number 3, that's point slope form again. The slope is +5. And number 4, that's in slope-intercept form, and the slope is -1/5. Are any of those equations giving you the same slope? 2 and 3, lines 2 and 3 are parallel because their slopes are the same. Now, all I need is the same, but what are they both? They're both 5, right? All right, and number 19, what's different about the question on number 19? It's asking for lines that are perpendicular. What do perpendicular lines, what are their slopes? Opposite reciprocal slopes, right? All right, so what is the slope? All of these, thankfully, are in point slope form or slope-intercept form. So on number 1, what is the slope? 8. On number 2, what is the slope? -1/8. Are those perpendicular? Those are opposite reciprocals, so right? So lines 1 and 2. However, if you look, I think there's another one. Isn't this one right here is also 8 and number 2. So 3 and 2 are also, right? Isn't 8 and -1/8 also opposite reciprocals? Yeah. So those would also be perpendicular. What can you say about 1 and 3? What are 1 and 3?
Those are parallel.
Parallel. And then 4 is +1/8, so that's not opposite of anything other than 2, but it's not a reciprocal of 2. All right, hold on one second. They're perpendicular because their slopes are opposite reciprocals. What's up? You may. All right, last question. Converting this to slope-intercept form. What form is this in right now? Standard form, which says ax plus by equals c, right? When something's in standard form, what's the first thing to turn it into slope-intercept form? Get rid of this part right there, right? So to get rid of the 9x, since it's positive, we will subtract 9x on both sides. When we do that, we're left with 5y equals, I always put whatever this part is, I put that in front. Since I'm subtracting 9x, it goes in the front, and then the 20 is positive. And then lastly, I get rid of the 5 by dividing on both sides, and I have to simplify this. -9/5 is going to be -9/5 x. 20 divided by 5 is +4. So y equals -9/5 x plus 4. Are there any other questions on the review?